What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Minecraft. The Mr.Beardstone Perfect World post-production mod pack with a little edit by me, which might be our final episode. I don't know. I don't know yet. It might be at least the final episode of the week. I might feel like coming back and doing some decoration later on, but for now, it's pretty much the final episode, maybe. Because as soon as we get the diamonds done, we're pretty much done. But I may want to come back and do some stuff. I may want to do some decoration. I don't know yet. So, pretty sure this is the recipe for a basin. Okay, so we need a press, which is a block of iron, if I'm not mistaken. And what else? Andesite casing shaft. One shaft, one andesite casing. This one, and that. Okay, need a blaze burner. Do I have a blaze burner? I don't think so. No. Okay, empty blaze burner is our next request. This one. Okay. Piece of netherrack. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta go fill that. Okay. We got pipes. Got 80 pipes. Should be more than enough. I'll need at least one pump. So I'll need that plus a wheel. Pump. Alright. Let's go and I keep on making the wrong key. Pushing the wrong stuff for keybinds. Let's go get a blaze for our blaze burner here. So, nether fortress is what we're looking for. We're looking for the thing that's really close to me. Where the hell is it? I haven't been in here so long. Is this it right there? NF? Yeah. So, there it is. Okay. Excuse me. I'm done. I'm going back. He had a backpack. I wanted to see what it was. It's just a regular backpack that's black. Had some diamonds in it and some gold in it for us. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright. Let's go start working on our stuff here. So, going to be coming out. So I need the brass funnels. I'll need some shafts. I'll need my belts. I definitely, let's get the case chain drives in case I want them. And where's my gearboxes at? Gearboxes are here. Okay, so. Shaft here. There. 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 Now, do it here. No, we could probably do it here. No, that wouldn't work, would it? Hmm. Trying to think of how I could do this. I want it to be that short for the first belt. Nah, I think I wanted at least one more. So, built. Okay. You know, I could do this a little. I could incorporate a mechanical arm into this system again right here. The thoroughfoot wouldn't be fast, but I don't need it to be fast anyway because we're not doing it fast. We have 1,300 coal. We're waiting on wood to smelt to become charcoal. We're waiting on wood to grow. So there's no need to be fast about this. So we could do a mechanical arm off of this. So I'll need a precision mechanism. I'll need some brass sheets, an andesite, and a brass casing, I think is how this is made. Yeah, there we go. So the way I could do this, give me this bag here. Need this stuff. So if I put that there, I don't think I can put that there. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's a little bit too good. Okay, so what I can do, I think, if I do this correctly, is... I think I need a gearbox going vertical here. Going this way with it? No, this way with it. Does that... Yeah, it doesn't have any... It doesn't have a thing on the bottom, does it? Let me look at that. I want to look at that, because I thought it had a deal on the bottom, but I may be wrong on that. Yeah, it doesn't. So, it does have to be powered with gear. Okay. So... So that won't work there then. Because I have to get it past this block. Because this is the earliest I could put the mechanical arm. Which means I would need at least one shaft into the deal. But that won't work as either. Because I need one more room. I need it here and here. And then a shaft, and then that gearbox into a cog on top. Okay. Now, let's see. Huh. How would I want to do that then? Now I'm thinking about how do I get the stuff out correctly. Because what I need to do is I need to get this to come out. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to pick this up. I need to pick that up and flip it where it's like this. And that works. Okay. And then I need a... I have it off in here. We made it yesterday. I need that depot we made. So that needs to go right there. And then I need my brass funnel to put the coal there. Okay. And then right here, or I could even do it here, really. So if I do that there, and then the basin here. Nah, let's move it over at least one. Let's move it over at least one. So that there, basin here, and then the mechanical press above it. That's there. Okay. I might flip that around to make it easier to gear it. I think I will. I want it facing north, east and west. There we go. Okay. And this will be making me diamonds. Coal blocks, actually. So if we go... Hold on just a second. Give me my diamond. This. Well, first we need to make the coal blocks, so I actually need to do this twice now that I think about it. Okay. Now that I think about it, I'm going to have to do this twice. This is later. I need to do it at least once to get the deal. So I actually don't need that there. And I can actually put the press here. Do go east-west, though, with it. Or actually, it'll probably be better to go north with it. Because I can have a... I can come off this cog, maybe, with a... deal. With a gearbox, actually. If I put this gearbox here, I can do that. Then I can do basically another regular gearbox right there to connect those together. So that's got power now. Okay. Okay. So that's that section done. That'll make our coal blocks. Okay. Real quick, while I'm thinking about it. Would make me a coal block. And filter this to only make that. Actually, I don't know if I need that. Because it's the only thing that's going to be done with it is to be making coal blocks. If I just chuck this off in here, it should work. Yeah, it blanks me a block of coal like it should. Okay. So, we make coal blocks. It needs to come out of this into the next deal. Which I think we can just put right here, can't we? Because all I need to do is... Okay, that's... Need 5 of those. I'm going to need 9 of that to make a block. I'm going to need 4 of those. No. I need an andesite casing, and I have a shaft on me. So, make a block of iron. Put a shaft here. And an andesite casing. For another press. And another basin. There we go. So, basin here. Shaft. Press. Here. Cool. Then I need another gearbox here going up into another regular gear. Well, no, I need a gearbox going that way. There we go. And that should be spinning. Great. Now, I'm going to have to come out here with it. No, I can come out here with it. I was really close to being able to center it, but I kind of need to come off the edge here with it. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna need to go back up, me through. So, how is that going to work? Can that even work? So if I connect, no. I want it connected to that thing. Going in. Gonna need a room here. Okay. But if I take some pipe, will that connect to this thing? No. I think I have to do that. And then I can go down with it. I think this will work. I haven't the faintest idea if this will work. Maybe I shouldn't put the pipe going down there. I should put it... actually, will it even work if I put it here because of the steam boiler? Will it run into it and cause an issue? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do it there anyway. And I think I'm going to have to come forward one so it doesn't touch the steam boiler up here. So I think I can put a pipe here, but I have to come out here and go down with it because I don't want it touching that. Nope. Nope. That's a loop. Don't do that. Okay. It's slowly going up there, but the pump will make sure. The pump will make sure. As soon as I hook the pump up anyway. And it'll pull it up here. So if I come off this thing with some gearboxes, like so, flip it, whoops, flip it down, where it's going like that. I don't think a cog can go like that. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? That cog isn't going to work like that right there. I mean, things are going already, but I do want to get this pump running to make sure. Oh, I need some cogs. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Can I get it to go down? Can I hook it? I can hook it like that. But that doesn't make sense, though. How would I go about doing this? How would I go about getting a cog to connect to that easily? Maybe this works? Remove that. Shaft there. And a cog. Nice. But the problem is that kind of breaks our deal right here, so that's not going to work. Yeah, I can't put that there. But I can do it down here, I think. So if I do the deal here, come over, gearbox going up, and then a cog. No, because it goes sideways. I need this open so I can pull the stuff out of it, you know? I can't cover this up. I mean, I could just make another deal, but no, I don't want to do that. Shit, how would I go about doing that? Oh my god, how would I go about doing that? It's really freaking with my brain right now. How would I go about doing that? Oh, maybe I can just cog it? Yeah, I can just cog it. I was overthinking it again. Okay. So there, that's going. That's got lava, that's got lava. We're good to go on that part. Okay. Oh, right. How would I... Oh, right. That's what I was going to do. Okay. Okay, I think this is where I have to set a block of coal as an insert. Or actually, I don't do that. Hold on. I'm thinking. So let me remove that. Let me place a funnel going that direction. That needs my block of coal on it. Okay. And then over here on this side, the only thing this should make is diamonds, right? There's nothing else it can possibly make. Right. That's all that can possibly make is a diamond. Okay. So, if I go this here and set that to diamond, which I'm going to have to go grab a diamond real quick. Woo. I think I got this figured out how I get this stuff in and out. 1 diamond. I just have to get the filter set up and then set up the mechanical arm like it's supposed to. Taking out what it's supposed to and putting it where it's supposed to. Diamond out only. Okay. Then this mechanical arm. It needs to pick up from that, take items from depot, and put into basin. Right? Okay. And then... Oh. Shoot. Okay. I'm going to have another one. Yeah, I'm going to have another one anyway, because I can't do double duty off of one item with one deal. So basically what I need to do, give me my block here, place that there, and then I should be able to place this mechanical arm here. Take, nope. Take items from depot, place into, deposit items into basin is what you're going to do. And let me put that there. And then if I put this here, that's going to do that. Okay. Now I need another arm, mechanical arm. So 1 precision mechanism, 3 of these, 1 of these, and 1 brass casing. Here, 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 and here. Okay. Take from there. No. Take items from basin, place into there. Go. Diamonds. Cool. Now I have to stop that. Because now I need to get something for this thing to put into. How would I go about doing that? I mean, I could probably come off of that. I don't know if this will work or not. Give me a shaft. Here. Can I put a belt here? I don't think with one of them going I can put a belt. I can. Okay, it's going backwards though. So I just need to add another gearbox here. Like so. And that'll go the correct direction. And that doesn't matter what direction it goes. Cool. So that section's done. Next section is getting items into a box, which means we need one of those. And we need a drawer here. And we need a brass funnel here. And then we do our mechanical arm again. Take from basin, put into brass funnel, go. Diamonds acquired. Key. Yeah. No, that's not it. I thought that was it. I need a upgrade to iron. It sticks. Okay. 3 sticks. Gold. You know, we're making diamond. We could just do the diamonds for the diamonds. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, though. Okay. I think I can afford that. I think I can afford that. Let me go down here and grab my stack of diamonds. I don't need 2 stacks for sure. And a stack of sticks. And that's the wrong crafting deal. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Diamonds back. Those sticks can just go in there. And then we put the diamonds back up and we're good to go. Put this off into our diamond box here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1 void upgrade, which will never be used because we have 6 diamonds and we're through all of our coal. Yeah, our coal should actually be facing this way. Okay, let me do that real quick if I can get it there. So now we can see it. Okay. So out of all that coal, we already had 1,300 coal. We have 6 diamonds. Yeah, it's going to be a while. The only thing really to do, if we really, really wanted to get this going, like, quickly, is just expanding the tree farm, making probably another 4 tree farms. Maybe 3, maybe 4 tree farms, and we would probably be able to make a decent bit. Also, this thing is good. Okay. How's our gold doing? Where is our gold? Right here. I need to put upgrades in that. I guess I'll do the gold upgrades since, you know, we're kind of doing a theme, I guess, now. I don't know if I have enough gold over here, though. I might have to go back and grab the gold over there. Yeah, we're kind of cutting it close on the gold over here. Not gonna lie. Okay, there, and there. Whoops, I wasn't supposed to have that one. And then that one. And then that. And give me my gold back. Stack that. And put that gold up. But we're technically finished right now. As soon as I put the casing on everything. Alright. So. And a void upgrade as well. There you go. $48 times 96 times 1,536. Okay, give me my blocks of industrial iron, and we'll case things up here. There. Nope. There. there, there. Okay. I think everything is cased up that can be cased up. I didn't think I would be able to fit it. I was really questioning when we were, after we had made part of the iron, like when I took my break, like the episode 32 or so, right before we did the red sand stuff. I thought we weren't going to have enough room. I thought I wouldn't be able to fit it on this floor. I fit it on the floor, but it's packed in here. And we're having to walk around to get to our items inefficiently. Let me do this, fix our floor here. I'll go downstairs and see if I got one I could put. I think I can fit 3 of them back. Yeah, there. Okay. But we got it in here. I'm surprised we got it in here. I'm going to put that there. Like the gearboxes, I'm going to do the gearboxes. The rest of it can stay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good, 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 good. Oh. Well, we did it. We're now at 7 diamonds from 6. It'll just take a long time to make, man. But we made, like, resources. And we have other resources. I mean, we already had iron making, but this was just expanding our iron making, really. This is just going... This is just expanding iron so it goes quicker. Is all we really did. Gold we weren't making, and diamond we weren't making. So that's the end here. Yeah, that's the end here. I'm just, wow. It was a trip, man. Seriously, it was a trip. I'm trying to get it to go up in there. It just don't want to go up in there. There we go. See, it's 9 blocks of coal to make a diamond. So, yeah, it's going to take forever. It's going to take forever, but it's done. It's just wow. What I did, you know, what we did. Let me make it daytime real quick. Let me go make it daytime real quick. But from where we started, this was amazing. And what I built, what I learned, it's kind of speechless of what I've learned, what I've did, how I've expanded everything, you know? All the stuff. Like, this is the first time I've ever had netherite, actually. I've never had netherite before. Netherite at all. I've only ever gone to diamond. Having all this, just all this stuff. All these machines making things. Like, this is our first iron deal. It's not working right now because I got it disconnected. Making andesite, tree farms, 4 different tree farms for things. Making a jungle farm because it said a while back in the pack that you needed jungle wood to make the barrels in the sawmill. And then all of a sudden you don't need jungle wood anymore. You needed spruce. The only reason I made the jungle wood tree farm is to do the barrels easier. And apparently that wasn't a thing. My cocoa beans deal that I never really took advantage of. My kelp farm that I have turned off because I didn't need more kelp. I had plenty because it's all off in the deal. Hooking everything up to the storage system, the cactus farm, getting that up and running, figuring out how to make the cactus farm work with doing the cactus flowers that are now a thing. So, because if the cactus flower grows on top of the cactus instead of another deal of cactus, it's just going to stop the farm eventually. Getting that figured out was kind of fun. Seeing other people's builds and things, like the dirt farm from Uncle Rusty over here, or not Uncle Rusty, it was Uncle Farmer, right? Hold on. I still have it written down who it was. Just got to find my deal. Where the heck is my thing at? Ah, here it is. Nope, not in there. Did I delete it? Huh. I could have swore I kept it. All of them written down, but apparently at some point I deleted it. Okay. Well, let me go look real quick on my YouTube channel here. I have all of them. I got them in the videos. So, like, episode 31, I think it was, or was it 32? No, 32 is the resource factory. Resource factory. Building it. Dirt making. Machine. Here we go. So this was Uncle Ranger, right? Uncle Ranger is who we had there. Then we had the kelp farm by Uber Sui, I think is their name, how you pronounce their name. I'm going back and looking at them all. I want to list them all off. The Silverfish farm by Snowgo. Farm automation. We had that by... Huh. This is part 1. Is it not listed in part 1? Is it listed in part 2? Oh, right. Gentle Giant. This actually should be off in part 1 as well. Let me copy and put that over there. I don't know why I didn't put it off in the part 1 of the farm automation. There we go. That's fixed. Cool. But yeah, those were the ones I took information from for building things like the farm here. I started with his build. I kind of adapted it to my farm. He was just he taught me how to do the shaft, the gantry shaft. That's how I learned how to use the gantry shaft. The little villager thing we have here. This wasn't anybody's build. This is just something I threw together. I do like my little thrown together thing for automated obsidian. This is something I came up with myself. It's just like a 3x3 of gear, shaft, drills to make obsidian, break the obsidian. The oak leaves, waterlogged oak leaves above where the lava will come out. And it does that. I think every time you log in and out, though, you have to break and replace one of the pipes going to it. I think that's why I have this uncovered, so I can break a pipe and put it back. Otherwise, it doesn't make obsidian. This little thing for filling up my stuff here. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. It's just so much stuff that I've learned in this whole thing. So I'm by no means an expert at Create, but I at least know what to do if I run into Create in another mod pack. I know what to do. Because I didn't know what to do. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, I messed that up. By doing too many time. But yeah. I could probably fix that if I had put in like trapdoors or something above them. So I wouldn't accidentally do that. Getting the lava pool done was an adventure. Because my whole deal was, how do I get this done without burning myself, you know? I couldn't understand, how do you do this? How do you make this thing without, like, burning yourself to death? I was able to do it. I don't think I even set myself on fire once, which is amazing. This little smelter setup. The coloring thing was cool. I like the coloring thing where you can use the dyes in here. I think the dyes are from, let's see, if I go PURPLE, bucket of purple dye is what we're looking for. This one, yeah, it's Create Dragon Plus. I like that one, where we could just bulk color things. That's a really fun one. My precision mechanism thing that I never actually changed. My first bowler, well, my second bowler axe, technically. My first bowler's over there at the enchantment area. Auto crafting like this. Doing a auto crafting without frogs. A gear, a mechanical arm taking out of the depots and crafting things. You got to change the filters and stuff. It's all cramped and shit. I could probably put that all back together. The deal of the animal farm, we didn't really do anything with it. My egg farm I did for food using Farmer's Delight, actually, was pretty cool. Doing the enchanting area. This pissed me off. Doing the super experience. It pissed me off because you're relying on lightning striking the experience blocks. That's the whole thing. You can't do it. So what I did is I just called lightning to myself while I was standing here and doing it like that until I could get it to do, because you have to have it first before you can do any hyper enchanting. So yeah, the silverfish farm, my first bowler. This was the first bowler we made. We never finished this off. I never completed doing this, making all of this into the organic compost, the rich soil to take over and replace all of that on the farm. I never got around to it. I completely turned off the silverfish farm because I was starting to get a lot of lag in the world. It's because all the machines going and everything. So using the windmill first as a first time deal, that was fun. Using this kind of as an auto crafting system. Oh man. Yeah, I took apart the whole inside of this to have me some extra stuff. The haunting over here if I needed it. The dirt machine by Uncle Ranger. It was just a lot of fun, man. I had a blast building the house. This is like one of the most decorated houses I've ever done, actually. I really don't usually do much in houses and stuff, but I kind of got inspired to do a lot of stuff. Having Jerry here. Hi, Jerry. I could never find I was wanting to find a mod that allowed Jerry to stay on me. So, because in base Minecraft, if you go down like any type of step or anything, if you go down a block, the bird will just fly off your shoulder. And you didn't have to turn around, go back, pick him up, and continue on. And every time you do that. So he would always just fall down me because I was going down steps a lot. So I was trying to find a mod to make him stay on my shoulder, and there is one, but it's fabric only, which is unfortunate. I wish it was on NeoForge because we are on NeoForge, but yeah, using the mechanical crafter for the first time was a lot of fun. Figuring out how to make slime balls when I needed them, getting all the resources and stuff, doing our, let me go over here and do it. Whoop. Ooh, that was a little bit of lag, I think. Let me see if I can get it out here. Tunnel bore. Boom. Our tunnel bore. Our first tunnel bore we built. It's not like this really anymore. It wasn't like this when we started, but it was repurposed into this. Putting these on to do torches and stuff. Getting all that done. This system right here, this is where... So basically what I would do is I would take this off here, put it here facing that way, and then I could unload into the system. And underneath this is a long line of storage connectors going all the way back to our storage. So we could just quickly unload things, you know. It was fun. I would probably rebuild that, doing something different. As you can see, it's already lagging the world like so much. We're getting so much lag. And then end here where we rolled out the stuff. When we rolled out this whole block of stuff here for our resource factory, which needed to be a lot larger. I'm not going to lie. This thing actually probably needed to take up this whole entire space just to, if I wanted to do this all in one building. I don't think I'll do this again. I think I'll build a building for each resource by itself. I think this is way too complicated to do it all in one building. I got it in here, but it was a struggle at the end, I feel. It didn't. I like this. I like these things, the factory gauges, to kind of plan out your factory, even if you're not using the frog ports. That's going to be a thing we do next time. Is we're going to just go directly into frogs. I think we're going to, in any future factory, we'll just skip the storage drawers and go into frogs. We'll probably have storage drawers for bulk storing and stuff. But it's going to, I want to use the frogs, and I want to use the vaults more. We basically ignored the vaults, except for like filtering things, you know. But this was an awesome time. our mushroom little house thing there. We had the enchanter up over here at first. But yeah, this was fun. I had so much fun doing this. Yeah, it was an adventure. I did this all in about a week and a half. The majority of this whole series was done in about a week and a half. And the reason why is because at the time when I first started this back in, what was it, June? When I started this series? Let me look real quick. No, it was May. It was like the end, yeah, it's the end of May. My boss had start getting sick with COVID and everything. He was getting sick and everything. So I said, I need to crank out videos as hard as I can in case I get it, because when I have it, I'm not going to want to do anything but lay around in bed. Because not only will I only have 3 days off at most, because that's our policy at work. You only get 3 days if you get COVID now. If I got it, I would only have 3 days off at work at most, and then I would have to work sick. So I would want like nothing to do nothing with recording or anything for a while. So, yeah. So that's why I kind of cranked hard on it at first. And because it was like, from recording episode, let me see, let me go back to the beginning here. From recording episode 31, episode 1 to episode 33, if I'm not mistaken. That's where we did the gold line. That's where we started the gold line. I think I did those 33 episodes in a week and a half. And then right around the time I finished recording 33, Experimental 3.0 of 7 Days to Die came out, and for 2 weeks I just played nothing but that and did nothing but tier 1 quest, actually. Just trying out different settings and stuff, playing around with it. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was really, really fun to learn all of this, how this works and stuff like that. Building these buildings, building this resource factories was an experience. Because like I said, I usually don't do stuff like this. It was really cool to do this. Yeah. But probably going forward, I'm probably going to make a resource factory individual. Like, we'll probably have a power factory, and then an iron factory, a gold factory, a diamond factory, a redstone factory, all of that stuff. We'll probably start with, cobblestone, and then transport things from cobblestone to where it needs to go and stuff like that. Oh, man. But it is fun. I didn't get to finish my decoration like I wanted to. I kind of wanted to make a path to everything, like pathing over there to that system, pathing out to the tree farm, pathing over there to that farm, pathing to our village, going from our village up to the resource factory with pathing and all that stuff. I just ran out of time, actually. I just actually finished, didn't want to do it eventually. I put these flowers here like that was gonna help. Yeah. Decorating takes second place to resource management for me. Sorry to say. But we kind of did some decorating, I feel we dealt some for decorating this time around. We got a house. That's nice. We got a resource factory. That's nice. I also wanted to do the train, but the train never came to be. We're going to mess with trains when we go back, when we come back in the future. I doubt I'll be doing anything probably Minecraft related at all the rest of the year, unless I just feel the itch again. I've really felt the itch to play some Minecraft. That's why we have things here. You know, but it is what it is. So, you know, I want to thank everybody for watching everything. Me and Jerry say goodbye. I want to thank y'all. This was so fun. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.